Hey there, vibe check. Is it weird that I'm making so many videos? No. Let's math it up. Okay, so today, whenever your time is, for me it's tonight. Solving equations assignment 3. It's building on the same skills we've worked to so far. So let's get started. I don't want to waste time. We want to practice. All right, first question, we're simplifying the expression by combining like terms and distributing a coefficient or distributing a number. So the first one, there's no distribution needed. We're just combining k, that's 8k, 9k, 11k. 11k. 11 times k. That's our answer. Don't need to do any fancy math there. So we have 2k minus 1k, these are v. 2v minus 1v plus 2v. So 2v minus v is 1v plus 2v is 3v. Right, these are a skill you're going to need to use later on when you're combining like terms to solve equations. Distribution. So we're going to first multiply 4 times p and 4 times 7. 4 times p is going to be 4p. That's not a p. 4p. And we're going to add 7 times 4, which is 28. All right. 4p plus 28 is the simplified version of this expression. Next one, same idea. Multiplication. 3x minus 15. Right, this minus sign is important here, and it makes this term a negative term. So it's like 3 times negative 5. All right, next question. Okay, so this one's got to go first, right? Do the things inside the brackets first, and this is part of that term inside the brackets. 2 times c and then 2 times 4. So it's going to be, drop down our 5. 5 minus 2c plus 8. So we can combine the 5 and the 8 here, and that's going to be negative 2c plus 13. Yeah, negative 2c plus 13. So you are taking, again, this is a term, negative 2. That operation has to come with that term because it comes before it. They are connected. Next one, we're going to distribute. 3 times 2 is 6 minus 12a. Let's make that a little. 12a minus 8. We can combine 6 and minus 8. So we have negative 12a minus 2. That's our answer. Let's make sure we box our answers here. It just helps us recognize where our answers are. All right, moving on to our next steps here, solving equations. Simple one-step equations. Continuing to practice the basics is super important. Do the opposite. Add 3. X is equal to, this side's going to cancel out, and this side's going to add those two together. X is equal to 7. Box our answer. Nice and simple. 2b. Divide by 9. 9 will cancel out. X will be equal to 72 divided by 9, which is 8. Answer is x is equal to 8. X is being divided by 13, so we want to multiply this side. Multiply by 13. And then multiply this side by 13. On this side, times 13 and divided by 13 cancel out, so we're left with x is equal to 16 times 13. 16 times, that's 160, plus 16 times 3, which is 36. Sorry, plus 16 times 3, which is 30, 48, 160 plus 48, 208. X is equal to 208. If you need to use a calculator there, go for it. It's important you're following the steps. This is not a test on multiplication. Use your tools. All right, 2 is equal to x plus 14. On this one, x is on the other side of the equation. It's the same thing. Don't get confused. Do the same steps. We can subtract 14 and do that on both sides. So on this side, we're left with canceling out, and it's x is equal to 14. 2 minus 14, which is negative 12. And then we can rewrite it as a final answer. X is equal to negative 12. Again, x is on the v is on the other side of the equation. V minus negative 28. Ooh, tricky one. Minus a negative is like adding a positive. It's equal to 50. V minus negative 28. So you want to do the opposite of subtracting a negative is like adding a positive. So we want to do the opposite of negative, subtract negative. So you want to subtract 28, subtract a positive. And subtract 28 from this side. This side cancels out. Subtract a positive 28. And on this side, no, I'm going to back up. Okay. Let's change the sign. Add negative 28, because this is subtract negative 28. And let's add negative 28. It's the same thing, subtracting a positive and adding a negative. But on this side, again, now we've canceled out, adding negative 28 and adding negative 28. So it's adding a negative 28, which brings this down to is equal to V is equal to 25 would be, so 22. V is equal to 22, and then we can go V equals 22. 2e 22. Interesting. All right, another integers. Oh, tricky. Okay, p plus negative 43 is 38. So let's do the same thing. P, whoops, that's not what I want. I want to change my sign, but do the same value. Equals 38. And I want to, not equals, I want to subtract negative 43 on this side. This side's going to cancel out, leaving with p is equal to negative 38 minus a negative. So minus a negative is like adding a positive, and it's going to be 30, 70, 81. P is equal to 81. That's our answer. Those are tricky. All right. Solve the following two-step equations. All right. So step one, we want to isolate our coefficient and variable. Isolate the term with the variable in it. So we're going to subtract 4. Subtract 4. Rewrite our equation. 2x is equal to 4. We're going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. And we have x. That cancels out. X is equal to 2. Circle our answer. Move on to the next one. 5 plus something divided by 6 equals 6. So again, subtract 5 from both sides. And then we go, that cancels. And then we have m divided by 6 is equal to 1. We multiply both sides by 6 times 6. We're left with m is equal to 6. That's our answer. C. We have 4 plus 6 times something equals 94. Step 1, subtract 4. Subtract 4. Cancel. And we have 6 times something is equal to 90. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. R is equal to 90 divided by 6. And then 90 divided by 6 is going to be 15. 15 times 6 is 90. Yeah, 15. 15, that's our answer. R is equal to 15. 3, D. Once again, we want to do the opposite. We want to subtract 3. Subtract 3. That cancels out there. And then we have a number, k, divided by 2 is equal to 10 minus 3, which is equal to 7. Oops, it's equal to 7. I want to get rid of my k divided by 2, so I'm going to multiply by 2, inverse operation. This side cancels out, leaving us with k is equal to 7 times 2, which is 14. K equals 14. Okay. All right, so this one is kind of strange because this is one term here. You can't first get rid of this. We want to first get rid of the 2. The first step here, get rid of the 2. So we're going to multiply by 2, both sides, times 2, times 2. This side it cancels out, leaving us n minus 14 equals 14. 14. Then we add 14. Oops. And do that to both sides. And then on this side it cancels, leaving with us n is equal to 28. That's our answer. Next question. 8 times n plus 6 is 262. Let's get rid of our 6. Move to the other side, isolating our term with the variable in it, and that means 8n is equal to 262 minus 6, which is 256. 256, yeah. Divide by 8, divide by 8. That cancels out, leaving with us n is equal to, oh goodness. Does 8 go into 200? No, 8 goes into 240. 30 times 32. 8 equals 32. N equals 32. F. 3F. Yeah, 32. All right. Solve the following two-step equations. Now, all right, negative 4, add 4, add 4, both sides. Negative a is equal to negative 3. What I would do here is divide both sides by negative 1. Right, 1, that's going to cancel out that, right? And it's just a equals 3. Any number divided by 1 is itself. You don't need to, it's just a nice trick to have. I'm going to write it down and show you, but in the future you can just skip that step and just change both sides to positive. A equals 3. Negative 4 minus 3 equals negative 7. Yep. Okay, so once again, similar type of questions. We're going to subtract 5, cancels out, leaving with n over 2 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. Get rid of that. n is equal to 4. So good so far. Ooh, other side of the equation here. So same thing. Minus 2 cancels. 12 is equal to 4 times a number. Divide by 4 to isolate my variable. Do it to both sides. This side cancels out. And it leaves us with n. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. N equals 3. Let's write that. N equals 3. It's nice to write it like that, in that order. Let's look at 4D. Nice. Minus 1 cancels, leaving us with x over 9 is equal to 1. Times 9 cancels. That equals x by itself, and that equals 9. X equals 9, or x equals 9. Write it like that in the proper order. There we go. E. Ooh, getting a little bit larger here. So we're going to add, subtract. Subtract 5 from both sides. That cancels, leaving us with 18. X is equal to 54. 54 divide by 18. What's that? 3. Cancels. 3. X equals 3, or x equals 3 if I want to write it like that. Keep it simple with the variable coming first so it sounds nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to multiply both sides by -4. Whoops, that's not 5. -4 times -4. So on this side, that will cancel. On this side will be 20 is equal to m minus 7 plus 7 plus 7 cancels. That's a weird 7. 27 equals m. M minus 7 divided by -4 equals -5. Yeah, that seems right. M equals 27. I'm going to check that. 4f 27. Yep. Okay. Multi-step equations. Ooh, boy. All right. So multi-step equations are going to be just like they sound like. A multi-step, there's going to be lots more going on, and you need to combine like terms, distribute, and put it all together here. So this is the last level of us putting it all together. Let's go. All right. 3n plus 1 minus 2n. So let's first combine our like terms, 3n and 2n. 3n and minus 2n, leaving us with n plus 1 equals 3. Subtract 1, cancels, n equals 2. So good so far. All right, so now we got to do some reorganizing here. So as you get more mature in your solutions, you're going to start subtracting and adding, and you're just going to flip sides and flip signs. That's what I want you to start thinking about. If you can move the number across to the other side by just changing the sign, meaning the positive negative sign. I'm just going to write it out here. So on this side, I want to subtract n, meaning I want to subtract n here. And then I want to add 8, and I want to add 8 here. So that cancels, and I'm left with 2n equals 4, right? 2n, so right here and right here. These ones canceled. And yeah, so again, cancels, I'm left with this and this. And 2n equals 4. Now I can divide by 2, divide by 2, cancels, n equals 2. That's my answer. Let's try that again. So we're combining I'm going to distribute first, then do the next step. Okay. 10x minus 10 equals 8x plus 6. All right. So let's go this side, minus 8x minus 8x. That cancels. Hard cancel. On this side, plus 10. On this side, plus 10. Hard cancel here, leaving us with this and this. So we have 2x is equal to 16 divided by 2 divided by 2. X is equal to 8. That's our answer. Okay. Some more lengthy ones here. Let's check these ones out. So I can't even zoom in all right. First things first, let's distribute, sorry. So this is the term -6, which is going to make -42m minus 18. Drop down our 8 equal sign 29 minus 3m. Okay, so now we're at 29 minus 3m is equal to 8 minus 42m minus 18. So let's start to combine our terms. Let's get our terms ready to combine. Let's go next step, just and combine these two terms here. So we're going to go 29 minus 3m equals minus 42m minus 10, right? So because these two create this one, minus 10. We go, let's add 42m and add 42m. That's a hard cancel here. And then we subtract 29, subtract 29, hard cancel here. Then we're left with this and this. That is 39m is equal to negative 39. Let's do that division. Divide by 39. Divide by 39. Cancels. M is equal to 1. Negative 1. Sorry, M is equal to negative 1. Next one. Again, another long one. All right. Distribute first. We got to distribute. The first step is always distribute. Then we're going to need to remix, or combine like terms. Then we'll start to isolate variables. Okay. So first one, that's going to be negative 3n. And that's going to be, right, negative 4 times negative 4. It's going to be plus 12. And that's going to equal negative 10 minus 2n plus 16. So let's combine like terms. On this side, we're left with negative 3n plus 12 equals, and then we combine those to 6, negative 10 plus 6, so equal to negative 2n plus 6. Let's go the other way. Let's plus 3n here, plus 3n And then let's go minus 6, minus 6. That hard cancels, that hard cancels. And it leaves us with 6 is equal to n, right? Because this here and this here are what we're working for. 6 is equal to n. Negative 2n plus 3n is n. 6 is equal to n. n equals 6. 5e 6. Nice. Okay. Last one here. Negative 5 x minus 5 minus 20x equals, right? So it's 5 and minus 20 is equal to 6 minus 18x. Combine like terms on this side, so negative 5 minus 19x is equal to 6 minus 18x. Let's plus 8 or plus 19x here, plus 19x here. Let's minus 6 here and minus 6 here. Hard cancel. That cancels. We're left with combining those terms and combining those terms. On this side, we're going to get x, and on that side, we're going to get negative 11. X equals negative 11. That's our answer. That's it. Let's check our answer. Negative 11. That's it. We're done. We did it. We made another video. We mathed it up. Take it easy.